Okay, so this all started when I was in 5th grade. Back then, slime was the trend in my class. Everyone talked about slime, everyone was excited, everyone was obsessed, except me. Well, I didn't even know anything about slime. And honestly, I wasn't interested at all. So yeah, I didn't care. At the time, none of the girls in my class had slime, so I didn't even know what slime actually looked like. Until one day, this one classmate, super arrogant by the way, brought slime to school. And boom, the whole class gathered around them. Well, I joined too, even though I pretended not to care. And that was the first time I ever saw slime in real life. And honestly, my first impression was, ew, that's disgusting because it looked wet and weird, like chewed gum that someone dropped on the floor. But for some reason, after back, the arrogant kid just still let me touch it for a second. I felt a texture I have never felt before. Cold, soft, stretchy. At the moment, I was like, whoa, girl, what is this? And from the exact moment, I had one life goal. I need slime. And then after school, I asked my mom for extra allowance. Of course, I have to beg first before she finally said yes. The next day at school, from the moment class started until recess, I could only think about one thing. Yup, slime. Cause I'm the type of person who when I really want something, I just can't stop thinking about it. Finally, school was over. I immediately ran out without waiting for my friends. Because I wanted to go to the toy store near my school. Apparently, that's where everyone bought their slime. The moment I stepped inside, my eyes locked into a shelf full of colorful slime. I wanted to buy all of them, but reality hit hard. I only had enough money for the smallest one, so I bought a tiny pink slime. Even though it was small, I was so freaking happy until something unexpected happened. The slime accidentally got stuck on my clothes, and the worst part, it was super sticky, impossible to clean. The more I tried, the worse it got. My mom saw it. And yeah, I got scolded and banned from buying slime ever again. Was I sad? Very. Now let's get to the real story. Everything before this was just how I got introduced to slime. So one day, I was watching YouTube and a slime making tutorial popped up. After watching it, I realized making slime was actually really easy. You only need glue and liquid soap. Well, as a kid who loved experimenting, I immediately bought the materials. Well, I even stopped buying snacks for days just to afford them. And for the sake of my own survival, I made the slime secretly because if my mom found out, I would be done. After mixing everything for a few minutes, the slime was finished. And honestly, it turned out really good. That's when my inner business mindset appeared. I thought, why not sell this for a cheaper price than the ones at the toy store? The next day, I brought my homemade slime to school and show it to my friends. At the moment, I felt like a little scientist who just made a huge discovery. Before I even said I was selling it, someone's already wanted to buy it, and at that moment, my money-hungry instinct activated. More friends wanted to buy it too, but I only brought one slime, so I wrote down everyone's orders. I felt like, whoa, I'm a successful entrepreneur. After school, I started producing slime in a large batches and even promoted to other classes. Day by day, the orders increased and the money started piling up. To 5th grade me, I was basically rich. My mom eventually found out I was selling slime and surprisingly, she wasn't mad. She even bought me a liquid soap for my slime business. Top tier support. Then one day, a friend who had never ever bought my slime suddenly asked, "How do you make slime? What ingredients do you use?" Well, I was still kind and innocent back then, so I told them everything. Yes, everything. And that was my biggest beefsteak.
The biggest beefsteak?
Sorry, I mean biggest mistake. Because 1 week later, that friend started selling slime too. And guess what happened? All my customers switched to them. My slime stopped selling, my business collapsed, destroyed, and finished. And that was when I finally understood why Mr. Krabs protects the Krabby Patty secret formula with his life. So yeah, that was my short journey as a 5th grade slime entrepreneur. The lesson I learned, never share your secret recipe even with your best friend. Thank you guys so much for watching.